Hello, and welcome to Business Focus, produced by the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. My name is Angela Inzerillo with Impact Business Solutions, and I'm privileged to be your host as we highlight the great work our local businesses are doing. Welcome to November. What a fabulous lineup we have. Here to kick it off, Mr. Charles Kapur, President and CEO of the Reston Chamber, here to talk about how they're kicking off their 40th year in business as a chamber in December with their Jingle Mingle holiday celebration. Next up, if you haven't met Miss Robin McDougal, she is fabulous. She's the founder and chief exploration officer with Interstellar Dreams Space Center. Stick around. She's got a lot to talk about. You're going to definitely want to hear more and get involved. Last, but certainly not least, I had the honor of meeting Miss Connie Hammell, who is the managing partner at KWC CPAs, who are also celebrating their 40th year in business. Let's go meet them. So for my first guest, please welcome the president and CEO of the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Charles Kapur, here today to talk to us about their annual holiday celebration, Jingle Mingle.
Oh, thank you, Angela. Appreciate it. Well, I guess I'm glad that's what we're talking about. Otherwise, this is a really poorly conceived outfit I'm wearing here.
Good job. Well done. Yeah, no, perfect. The holidays are here. You can't go into a store. What is it, after Labor Day, maybe? I don't know. Just
oh, my gosh. I think once you sweep up the firecracker residue from the 4th of July, they're probably putting it out, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm excited to share with the audience what we've got planned this year, some big stuff. So why don't you share what is Jingle Mingle?
Absolutely. So Jingle Mingle is our annual holiday party. You know, we like to close out a hard year spent in style and get our chamber members together. You know, folks that have been part of the chamber know our monthly networking mixers, and we try to say that this is just the Hulk-sized version of our networking mixers. So come out, end the year in a blast with a lot of great time and good friends and good people.
Always so much fun. You always have like some great little unique things to do. So so when is it this year and where is it?
Yes. So this year's event is on Thursday, December 1st, 5:30 to 8:30. And we are so proud to have it at the Reston Community Center at Hunters Woods. You know, they are just been a tremendous partner of the Greater Reston Chamber, just a flagship presence in Reston. We couldn't think of a better partner to close out a great year of 2022 than having it at RCC.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how they do it up. And like I said, we've got some unique things planned. So what's confirmed and what can we share with everybody?
Absolutely. Well, you know, all of the great things that folks have come to know about our events will be there. Great food, great cocktails, drinks, the full gambit of casino style games. We haven't had that in 3 years. So all of the great fun casino games with all our fun bucks. And then, you know, you come in, you play the casino games. At the end of the night, you cash out your winnings for raffle tickets. And something that we are really proud of having done over the last 3 years is our raffle baskets are all curated from local Reston businesses. So we are getting baskets supporting our local retailers during the holiday season. And then your raffle tickets can get you some great prizes that all come from us locally. We've got tremendous sponsors, a lot of fun. And I understand that we're going to have a really cool element, a video 360 camera. So, you know, the photo booth that you've seen at other parties, that's so nice, 20th century. We're moving up and it's stand there and you get this cool video effect with this 360 camera as a keepsake. So yeah, come on out, lots of fun, lots of great time, great networking. And we may have a celebrity in-house. I know that I can tell you if you want a hint. Starkist is one of our proud sponsors, a new resident here in Reston. And you may know of a particular celebrity mascot. If you come early to Jingle Mingle, you may have your chance to see a very legendary mascot.
That's so, oh my God, I can't wait to get my selfie with him. Or is it a him? It could be a her. I don't even know.
Yeah, maybe I'm not comfortable saying,
Yeah, good
so.
point. Good point. Yeah, so it'll be great food, great drink as always. I'm sure we'll have some sort of special cocktail or what have you. The sponsors
Always have a signature cocktail. Yep.
yeah. Yeah. And what's so unique too about this year, and happy birthday. I haven't said happy birthday yet.
Thank you. Thank you. And that is really what's going to set apart
Yeah.
this year's event. For those that are following us on social media, you know that the Greater Reston Chamber celebrated its 40th anniversary just a week ago, early November. And we will use Jingle Mingle as a backdrop to launch the start of a series of commemorative recognitions for our 40th anniversary, including the unveiling of a slightly refreshed logo of the Greater Reston Chamber to commemorate the 40th anniversary that we'll use throughout 2023.
That is so exciting. Well, that's great news. Well, Charles, thanks for being here. So before we go, obviously, how can people learn more, buy tickets, and get involved?
Absolutely. Tickets, information, and sponsorship. Great way if you've got some marketing dollars to get your name out there in front of a tremendously friendly crowd. Go to our website, restonchamber.org, and click on our event calendar, and you'll see all the information about Jingle Mingle.
Great. Well, it was great to see you as always. Thank you for being here and sharing about this super fun event, kick off the holiday season for everybody. So December 1st, 5:30, Reston Community Center, Hunter Woods.
Be there, be square.
I'll see you early.
Absolutely.
Take care, Charles. Thanks for being here.
Bye, Angela.
So please welcome my next guest, Robin McDougal, founder and Chief Exploration Officer for the Interstellar Dreams Space Center. Robin, welcome. By the way, that was a mouthful. I had to practice a couple times.
How are you? Great. Oh, I have a pun. I feel out of this world.
Oh, that's good. I love it. I am so excited for you to be here. And you are just, you're on the market. You are telling your story. And we finally got you here to take a few minutes to learn more about you, of course, but this fabulous Interstellar Dream Space Center and how the community can help you. So before we get into all of that, why don't you just share a little bit about you and your background and how you got this program started?
Well, on paper, I am an educator and I specialize in advanced thinking. And so I have served several school districts and associations, and particularly space organizations, where I was their director of education. And I would say since 2001, I have been involved with NASA or NASA-like organizations to learn about what missions they are engaged in, and then taking that information and deconstructing it for the average citizen, and generally turning that into products, programs, services for museums, schools, and communities.
Wow, that's a mouthful. So, yeah, I mean, you came to the Reston Chamber, right, as a nonprofit with the Pearl Project Institute, and were awarded last year for the Inkspire Education Foundation BizMaker Grant Program, our top prize, and mentorship. So is that kind of how this all got started and helped you get the Space Center going?
That's a great question because, Angela, like most people, you have an idea, but how do you turn it into a real thing? And so as far as I'm concerned, our organization, the Pearl Project Institute for Innovation in STEM Literacy, which is a 501c3 since 2014, I mean, we've been working on stuff for a while. And so we thought, how do we challenge ourselves using the word innovation as a guide? And so we decided, hey, what is more innovative than space exploration? Yeah. That, along with what we're now learning called the cislunar economy, that's everything that happens from low Earth orbit to the moon and back, is becoming a thing. I mean, we know about SpaceX, we know about Blue Origins and all the organizations. It has really heated up. And what we've learned recently from one of our advisors, Charles Bolden of the Charles Bolden Group, former NASA administrator and astronaut, they're letting us know that there is a real workforce issue that needs to be solved. One, we've got skills and thinking processes that are important for this industry. And two, there is a large retirement on the horizon where possibly 1/3 of aerospace workers will retire. And that workforce pipeline needs to be filled. We believe, because of my passion for space and science, and the concept of an interstellar dream being something that just really represents dreaming big and beyond your wildest dreams, we thought, let's call it interstellar dreams, because we hope that everybody has an interstellar dream. You should not be living life without an interstellar dream. And we want people to know that it is possible, and that having an interstellar dream is not contingent on being an astronaut.
Absolutely.
This cislunar economy is based on needing people who are interested in fashion, interested in transportation, interested in medical, interested in being a lawyer. So we want to tell the story of innovation through the Interstellar Dream Space Center, that we are looking for you.
So is this Space Center an idea, or isn't it coming to fruition through your partnership with George Mason?
Well, that's a great question. We, through relationships, networking, and joining the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce, I'm telling you, within months, weeks, we came to the chamber, and the chamber and their ability to bring people together, they were diligent and intentional. And they introduced us to leaders at George Mason University, which I must admit, I am an alum, and my master's in education came from George Mason University. And so once I was reintroduced to George Mason, they said, tell us what you're thinking. Yeah. We sat down with the College of Science, Dean Fernando Morales Wilhelm, and Dr. Peter Plotchett at the College of Science. And I said, I want to build a mission control and a space station so people can immerse and learn about critical thinking through simulated experiences. And in no time, they said yes.
I love it. I love the partners that have jumped aboard by you just sharing the story and reaching out, right? You kind of thought maybe this is something, are people going to be interested? As soon as you started talking about it, they were aboard. Like Google jumped aboard and they did the breakfast for the Artemis, right? Weren't you guys the launch party for Artemis?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So last February, amazing, as I fantasized about having an Interstellar Dream Space Center, and I was on the list for NASA, and they sent this out to everybody. I mean, they sent it out nationally as well as internationally, because the whole concept of NASA at this time for the Artemis mission returning back to the moon is a multicultural and interdisciplinary, and other countries around the planet have worked together to return us back to the moon with the Artemis project. And so they wanted to have an interdisciplinary group of people telling that story on the day of the launch, which was supposed to be August 29th. And we applied in February in anticipation. Well, 3 weeks before the launch, they said, you've been picked. And Angela, you know this story. I thought I was one of many. I had no idea that Interstellar Dream Space Center was the only organization between the Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia to be selected. Now, to be fair, Goddard is NASA. They had an Artemis launch party.
Oh, yeah.
And the closest one again was in Richmond, Virginia. So we are so proud to have been selected, and Google hosted us and had the most amazing guest speaker, Vinton Cerf, the father of the internet.
Yes, it was great to see. It was great to see. Yes, so everything is just trickling and you're getting all this fabulous support. So before we kind of wrap up, because time is always flies when you're having fun, and this is so much fun because we could be here all day. But if if we're looking for volunteers, we're looking for different resources, looking for obviously funding, more money to make this happen. What is it that we're contributing to? So I guess the real focus of the Space Center.
So we are building a space center, 40,000 square feet, that will house several rooms for experiential and simulated learning. They will be given a problem to solve using the formula of mission control, communicating with a space station that could be in low Earth orbit above the Earth or above the moon or above Mars. With that said, they are going to, in the Space Center, have rooms designated to be one of these rooms. In that room will be an amazing wall that will make you feel like you are really in mission control. That's what they call an LED wall. This is a wall with amazing crystal clarity that when you flip the switch, you could think you're actually above Mars or the moon. And so you'll be given a 2-hour experience. And so what we'd like to do is raise $5 million to put together these rooms, mission control, space station, and planetary habitat, bring together and train staff, and to be able to bring in school districts, bring in teachers, bring in the community, and quite frankly, bring in the local businesses to practice collaborative team building as well. So we're raising $5 million so we can open our doors by 2024. And we need people to be volunteers. We need people to give generously.
Yeah. And right. It's not just about being an astronaut. There's so many other disciplines, right? To that you can participate and these students can start learning about. It's so exciting. Robin, it's great to see you. Great to be here. And yeah, is there like a website? We'll probably have it scrolled up on the page here, but.
Yes, we have a website and we have a pledging page. Okay. And so we'll make sure that you have that.
Awesome. Well, fabulous to see you, my dear. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you.
So please welcome my next guest, Ms. Connie Hammell, Managing Partner at KWC CPAs. Connie, welcome.
Hi, Angela. Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, my absolute pleasure. I know several of your team members, so I'm so thrilled to have you here and meet you and learn more about KWC.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah. So again, give us a little background. How did you get there? A little bit about your history.
Sure.
And how you got to KWC.
Sure. So our firm was founded in 1983 by 3 CPAs that decided they were going to strike out on their own and try something new.
Of course.
We're entering our 40th year of business.
Congrats, that's great.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very exciting. We have 120 staff now in 2 different locations. The mothership is up here in Alexandria. We have about 85 to 90 staff that technically report out of this office. And then we have a second location in Richmond.
Okay.
We just completed our second acquisition in Richmond, which we are super excited about. And that has grown our team down there to about 30.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, with this acquisition, this must share a little bit more about like, what is your mission and vision of the organization?
Sure. So we started from the very beginning wanting to be a team member and a coach for closely held businesses and their people. So our main demographic is just that, is closely held businesses here. Well, really at this point, all over the place. And, you know, geography doesn't really seem to matter very much anymore.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So we like to find clients where we can really provide value, you know, that aren't just looking for compliance, because the world of taxes and business planning and growth and succession are so much beyond just compliance. And so we really like to look for clients where we feel like we can provide value in their personal growth strategies and their goals, whether it's monetizing and exiting, whether it's a succession plan, whether it's just to maximize the value for their family and beyond. And so that's the kind of work that we really love to do.
Yeah. And unfortunately, people don't necessarily act in accordance to how they're supposed to, that whole planning ahead of time. So they need a little bit of a push. So when people come to you, what would you say is their like biggest challenge? Because I know you guys are unique in the fact that you've got multiple divisions, because I've met, like I said, several of your team, and it's amazing how well they work together and how they each focus on that specific area of someone's either business and or, like you just said, life. So what is the biggest challenge you say most people that come to KWC?
I would say the challenge is just understanding the complexities of the universe at this point. I think we all feel that way after COVID. I mean, COVID didn't help, right? With all of the various tax changes and programs that were out there during that time. And so I would say the biggest challenge of our client base is the growth and the exit. And so, and really looking beyond today, right? Because so many of us, we just are trying to get through the day, and to have that time to step back and look up and say, where am I going? What am I doing here? And so
welcome to my world.
Right. So, again, our firm, I mentioned we have 120 people. We have 20 partners who have expertise in all different things. And so some of our partners are more hands-on with our operating businesses. I personally am very involved in our advisory services group, which does a lot of outsourced accounting and accounting processes, systems, and design. And then we also have a really amazing family wealth services group that does a lot of estate planning and trust administration and high net worth individuals. And so we really believe that we have the ability to serve very holistically all of these clients. And so, we have plenty of clients where my group does their internal accounting for the operating business. And then my wonderful tax partners take care of the planning, the compliance work. And then, when we get to what's next, we have a partner that's really interested in M&A consulting, helps with succession issues. And then we have a trust and estate department for when you're passing that wealth on to the next generation. And so we really, truly believe that we can fully serve our clients, which is what they like, that they don't have to have 6 different professionals all over the place where they have to be the quarterback.
Right.
And some of our clients do, and in which case we serve as the quarterback and help connect all the pieces and manage all the pieces, because our clients did not get into business to do accounting. I know that's surprising, but so we try to, be as involved as our clients want us to be so that they can focus on what they set out to do in the first place.
Yeah. And, I always say we don't know what we don't know. So having our trusted advisor like you saying, hey, here's a change in the law, in your state, in your particular situation. I mean, I know I'm getting that call like, it's tax time. It's like, oh yeah, I should probably update my QuickBooks. But certainly as a small business, so you service small businesses like folks like myself, like 1-2 person business all the way on up.
Sure. So we don't really have what I would say a minimum in terms of business size. It's really what value can we offer you? And so we do have clients that range from fairly small to very big. And we believe we have the expertise and the technical ability to do that. What we find is we try to develop these relationships with our clients so that we are the first call. I've gotten phone calls before that says, hey, guess what? I just bought a building. What do you think? And I think, well, I think you have a building. Like there's not much I can do about it right now. And so really trying to be on the front edge with our clients and planning and making sure that we are helping them do things in the best way possible is our aim.
Yeah. And I think the key, like you said, the quarterback is a huge term. That's a huge differentiator because you are looking at all the pieces, and what you guys don't do, you have partners or folks that you can, turn to advise, which is hugely critical for anyone, businesses, business owners. We just struggle every day. We all do. And everybody watching.
This isn't what you set out to do.
No, thank God for folks like you.
Exactly. Well, that's what I love about my job is I'm taking this one skill set and applying it to everybody like you in their businesses and getting to learn about all the really interesting things you do.
Yeah.
My one skill set.
Yeah. So, no, same thing. We love learning more about what people set out to do and their passion, right? It's all about their passion.
Absolutely.
And they're so good at what they do and their passion. So having the well-roundedness of, some of keep us in line, keep us on the right path is what we need. Well, this is great. Connie, it's been So great to get to know you. I know time always flies when you're having fun.
It does.
But how can people learn more about what you guys do and get in touch with you? Is just a website or something the best way?
Yeah, visiting our website is a great place to start. It's www.kwccpa.com. It tells you all about the services we provide and our partners, and it's really a great place to get started learning about us.
Yeah, even just to reach out if you have any questions, it's not too early, peeps.
No, it's getting to be too late.
I know.
Yeah.
Good point.
So, yeah,
Sad, but true.
It's sad but true. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys can do a consult or something. Well, thank you again. It was great to meet you. Thank you for being here. You have any big plans for the 40th celebration?
We're working on it. We're working on it. May 31st of this year is our 40th birthday. So stay tuned.
Very nice. Very good. Just in a few months from now. All right. Well, good. I look forward to meeting you in person at some time soon.
Absolutely. Thanks for this opportunity. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Yep. Take care.
There you have it. Another fabulous business focus produced by the Greater Reston Chamber of Commerce. Thank you to my great guests that stopped by today to share their stories. Charles Kapur with the Reston Chamber. I am so excited for Jingle Mingle and to kick off the 40th year of the Chamber being in business. So hopefully you can join me in December. And then, of course, Robin talking about Interstellar Dreams Space Center, all that she is doing. It's so exciting. I can't wait to be a part of it. And then last but not least, Connie Hammell, loved her being here and sharing how they're helping businesses in the area. And of course, they're celebrating their 40th year. Thank you all. I look forward to seeing you next time.